hello, I'm chatting to you from my bed again. It's like deja vu around here, isn't it? I've even got Margot with me. Haven't been feeling very well today. I can't quite put my finger on it. I got up, felt fine, started homeschooling, did all of that, did our PE workout, absolutely fine. And then I got really shivery, cold. I don't know if I've mentioned before, because you know me, I love a whinge. Actually, if I whinge, I want it to be jokey, but sometimes I do have a proper whinge, like the other day. I have got, my wisdom teeth never came through, so they're just sat in my face. And the bottom one here is sort of sideways and not too far from the surface, so it's lifted the gum. And sometimes if I've eaten something and scratched it or banged it with a bit of maybe some crust, it begins to inflame a bit. And occasionally what happens is it inflames to the point where it overlaps the tooth in front, and then things get trapped underneath, and then my top tooth starts to cut into it. And I think that I've got a mild infection, because the side of my tongue is aching, and I've got ulcers on the back of my throat in the cavity where my tonsils were, so I can feel them but I can't see them, and it hurts when I swallow and eat. Doesn't stop me eating though. Oh gracious, the yawns are back. That's because I've just had a little nap. I just had a little, just 10 minutes lying down, snuggling up with Margot, just to warm up a bit. I've got this lovely cashmere shawl that was a Christmas present one year, and it's so long. Oh, I love it. Yeah, and then it's also making my ear ache. So I've got this special mouthwash, which is helping. And ordinarily, this just, it sorts itself out. It goes away after about a week. But I think I've been whinging about it for the best part of almost a week. So I now need to decide, do I need a dentist or do I need a doctor? I think I'm just going to give the dentist a call, see if he can prescribe me something without actually seeing me, which is unlikely because I'm a new patient of his. Had I have had this before under his care, he probably would have got me to send a photograph, but I'll probably have to go in, which is annoying. Or it might just go away on its own. Most things do. So I had a 10-minute little nap, and then I started knitting the scarf. So I'll just show you that now before I go downstairs, make my cup of tea for my girl date out in the garden with Franca, and I might even have time just to run the hoover around the kitchen because it's gopping and it's doing me head in. So here we go, here's the scarf, and that is the blazer fabric that we are copying. So it's pretty good, isn't it? Pretty good. I'm a little bit concerned about where I've been carrying the colours up the side here. That looks really messy. It's not the easiest of yarn to knit with. It feels amazing, but it's I think I could do with wooden needles, really. I have ordered a 12-inch circular, so we'll see how we get on with that. But now that I've started on metal, I feel I need to continue with metal because of my gauge. And also the circular needle's not coming until the 18th of June. Oh, I can't stop yawning. Right. Okay, I'm going to spring into action. See you later. it's me again. Thought I'd come on for a chat. It's been another busy day. Did I just slur? I'm not drunk, I promise. Haven't had a drop. I love this view behind me, look. Old embroidered tablecloths that I picked up from many places. A quilt that I made on the sewing machine, a quilt that I made by hand, and a quilt that my mum made me on a sewing machine. Lovely. So I wanted to have a little chat. Serious stuff. I'm just kidding. Not serious stuff at all. I'm just going to swap hands. You know why. Oh, no, just hold it differently like that. I don't know where my little tripod is. Oh, bunny. Uh-oh. Here comes the other one. Here comes Scabbers. Come on then. Oh, honestly, I'm lousy with dogs and children. Today has been busy, like I said, but also incredibly productive. After many requests, I have finally opened a Ko-fi account, and I have managed to open a PayPal account linked directly to the school bank account. That was a bit of a headache, just getting permissions from people involved, but yeah, that was all right. And you need kissing, you do. You need kissing. You're a very special girl. You've been spying on a squirrel, haven't you? Nearly had her nose in my mouth. Disgusting. I know where that nose has been. It's been fishing out flies. So that's really good news and should make things a little bit more streamlined. Lovely Corolla asked me if donating money to my PayPal account or my PayPools and then sending it over to the school account, if I had to pay tax on that. I don't have to, because my income has never been enough, because obviously I don't have a job. I've never reached the threshold to have to pay tax, but I am hoping with the fundraising plans that I've got and the fact that lockdown seems to be slowly but surely ebbing away, I'll be able to get going on that. And I'm hoping that we will smash that personal tax allowance threshold, in which case I would have to start paying tax if it comes via one of my accounts. So that's why it was good that I set things up the way I did today, and also why it's good for us to pursue our charitable status, because then the school won't need to pay tax either. It's all really complicated and I don't really know what I'm doing. If you're an accountant out there, could you help me? I know that's a cheeky ask, but just a little bit of hand holding would go a hell of a long way. So I feel really good that that's sorted, really chuffed, because I have quite regularly people asking about a Ko-fi account, and it would just be nice to be able to say, yeah, I do actually. It's linked below. Sadly, not yet linked below, because I need to collect some signatures for permissions to send off to PayPal, because our account needs 3 signatures. Now, I set the coffee, I don't even know how you say it, amount at £3, because that seemed to be what other people have done, and that was what was like the automatic setting. So I don't know, maybe I should do lower. I'm certainly not doing higher. Hey, I'm also going to open a PayPool, because some people might not
find accessing Ko-fi easy. It is really easy, but it might just be easier to do PayPal, PayPal, especially if, I don't know, can you just donate however much money you like to Ko-fi, or do you have to buy in coffees? So like if you wanted to give 15 quid, you'd have to give 5 coffees. I don't know. But anyway, I thought might as well just spam up the joint. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, we had a lovely tea tonight. Our supper was delicious. It was a Cherie special, which is basically a puff pastry, roasted vegetable tart type thing, almost like a pizza. But mine wasn't vegan because we had squeaky cheese, otherwise known as halloumi, which brings me on to a joke that my friend who I met on holiday told me last year, and I love it. It's so funny. What did the cheese say when it looked in the mirror? Hello, me! I don't think Nicole watches these vlogs, but if she does, if you do watch, that's still the best joke. Love it. It's rained a bit today, so I haven't had to go out and water the garden, so that was great. I had a little nap this afternoon. Oh, I think I've already talked about that. Right now, I'm going to go upstairs, wash my face, read Harry Potter. Dumbledore's just been killed by Snape. And I can't remember why. I think it's because Dumbledore pleaded with him so that Malfoy wouldn't... What's that? Wouldn't go over fully to the dark side by murdering or something like that. I can't remember. Anyway, it's terribly sad. Poor old Dumbledore. Poor Harry. Really pants. Also, I had another amazing package arrive in the post this morning. Completely blown away. I haven't asked if I'm allowed to say who it's from, so I won't give full names, but Barbara, thank you. She said she'd send me a little thread keeper organiser for my cross stitch that I've just started doing. And then she said, oh, and I'll send you some gold-plated needles as well. Well, when it arrived, my socks well and truly popped off my feet. They literally flew through the air. I couldn't believe it. So much gorgeous stuff. I mean, Alex Collins stuff, a tote bag and notebooks. And I really enjoy everything that Alex makes. And... oh gosh, there was so much. There was a little card with a sample of cross stitch, which shows you how you should be doing it. And I have a lot of practice to do, I think. And there was another notebook and magnetic ruler thingies. I'm not sure how you use them, but somehow they must be connected to cross stitch. There were the gold needles. There were the thread holder things, and they had a bit of magnet on there to put your needles on. And there was, oh, the whole thing was wrapped in gorgeous fabric, and there was a beautiful ribbon, really long length of this gorgeous champagne oyster colour ribbon. I know I'm missing things, like the little things, but the goodness me, the fabric. So many fat quarters of fabric all coordinating that will make the most sensational quilt. I know exactly the kind of quilt I want to make out of that. Oh, it's just amazing. Honestly, it's unbelievable that people... It's unbelievable when friends send you gifts through the post. Like... your friends, it's just amazing when they do that. I love it. And I enjoy sending people things through the post. But when it is somebody that you've never met and they owe you nothing, and yet they want to give you a gift. It's just incredible. So kind. So kind. So it was, I'm really humbled. I mean, I almost feel guilty. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve any of that stuff. But yeah, when I said, oh, thank you, that would be lovely, I just thought she was going to send the needles and a little piece, a little, what do they call it? A floss management card. Barbara, you are so naughty. Ah, but it was lush though. Lush. Right, I've just heard Toby saying, right, that's it, I'm done. I'm clocking off. I'm finished for the day. So I'm going to finish for the day too. So see you tomorrow. Oh, and I just quickly wanted to talk about my cardigan that I've been wearing for most of today. It's, would you record me, love? Have you got it? You going? Okay. So this is the Modern Wrapper Fine by Church Mouse Designs. I'll link it below. I did the sleeves too long and I still haven't unravelled them, but they look quite sweet rolled up like this. And it takes a strand of mo and a strand of lace. Stop it! And you knit it all together and it's dead easy and really lovely. All right. Oh.
I'm not starting the day.
You knock off when I say you knock off. Come back to me while I'm talking to you. Come back to me. Hello, it's me from the future with wet hair. We had PE again this morning. I do it 4 times a week with Wilf and I hate it. But I'm definitely fitter, I'm definitely stronger, and my clothes are more comfortable, so can't complain. I forgot to mention yesterday, but that's confusing to say that since I'm going to put this into yesterday's vlog, which you won't even have seen yet, but you will. That was the floorball creaking, not my bum. I'm getting a lot of messages saying no ads today from a lot of different people across the globe. So it's not just localized to US or UK or wherever. Apparently YouTube, the people that have YouTube playing their adverts aren't paying their bills. So YouTube aren't playing their ads. So that be why the adverts aren't as reliable as they used to be. So I'm sure it'll all sort itself out. Never mind, not to worry. It's definitely had an impact on my fundraising. I'm only getting half. So for example, during Vlogmas, comparing May's fundraising figures to December's fundraising figures, it's less than half actually. But you know, we carry on because even £1 is better than nothing. So there, hopefully that'll clear things up. I'm doing everything at my end that I'm supposed to do. I'm ticking all the boxes that I'm supposed to do. I'm not flouting any of the rules, like playing copyrighted music or reading out copyrighted text, or having radio on in the background or anything like that. So I can't do anything else, but I'm aware that adverts are not being played for everybody at present. And it is a shame for me, for my revenue. It's Brucey bonus for everybody else though, isn't it? Because adverts are a pain in the bum, let's face it, they are. Yeah, they're rubbish, but I'm super grateful for you guys sitting through some of them. Yeah, so just enjoy advert free times. Right, see you today. Tomorrow, but my today, which will be my tomorrow, because I'm always a day behind uploading. It does get confusing.